Right, then we have Ryan starting us off with a lovely qualifying performance. It is a Red Bull 1-2 with Dom right behind him, and a Red Bull 1-2-3 actually with the of IHOPs rounding out that podium. AQ Flow in 4th place, right in front of the championship leader by quite some margin. Jamie, SMD Carrot newcomer here, P6 for him in that Mercedes seat, and Wheezy in P7. Followed by B2 Fisherman Lonnie in P8 as Mini Fry scores a pretty alright P9, right in front of the newcomer, kind of, Adam Horan, 16. In P11, Orlando, his Tier 1 debut, it's not too bad, right in front of actually, frequent Tier 1 driver, and actually he is a Tier 1 driver actually. Liam JSW, P12 for him, as Maylock goes P13. K-Dot now in P14 as well. Not a great performance, and as per usual, it's Indy in P15, and it's Lost Life in P16. Rounding off the grid for a spectacular Japanese Grand Prix. I cannot wait to get this thing going. It is 1 lights, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, and 5 lights ahead of the drivers. And we are off and away here in Japan. You can see there that Ryan does not get a good start, and as per usual, he's getting swamped by everyone else. You can see he's even getting left behind. Man, magic, though he hasn't capitalized too much off of this. Let's see, any crashes? You can see Indy. Indy at the very back there, and it's happened immediately with an Aston Martin, and oh dear, come on, cut to the broadcast camera, both Aston Martins at the very back of the grid. Lost Life has gained a couple positions, and yeah, there's just a little bit of chaos there. Though, however, it seems things at the front have not really shifted around. IHOPS has split himself between the Red Bulls, and Dom is taking the lead of the race. Has he won a race before? I'm not entirely sure. I don't believe Dom has won a race, so if he keeps this, though, it's only lap 1. You can't win the race on lap 1. You can see Orlando getting overtaken by Zach Minifry in that Haas, getting double overtaken by Liam, who's made up quite a few positions, and now he's setting his sights on the Haas there. However, Orlando's going to be fighting back into the hairpin, a little bit of contact there, and now going through down to Spoon. Orlando just gets the better traction, the better drive, better power, and he's actually... Oh dear, that is a major crash! That is a major incident! Oh, wow. Okay, so that might bring out the safety car. That is a virtual safety car for now, but you can see there, Maylock out of the race. The first driver, the stranded McLaren, right into the barriers. That was no good. Let's see, Wheezy has Slipstream, and Jamie does not want to defend. So as I've told him multiple times, if it's a clear move, just make it and try not to do much hassle. But I mean, let's just see what happens. Jamie makes it past, clear and clean through the first turn. Ryan will have the inside line going into the S's. However, better traction will award Hops the position as they make the very tight squeeze in that corner. You can absolutely slap your car around in that corner. It's so wonderful to always see that. And no, that is a collision. Dweezy and Minifry cut away from the onboard at the very wrong time, but Dweezy is now out of the points. Not very beneficial. Oh no, he has 1 point. Not very beneficial for him. It is an uphill battle now. There's quite a few little things of bad luck who've seen him kind of messing up from the races. That is a rapidly approaching Minifry. He pulls out to the left-hand side. And yeah, he's ahead by turn 1. But he is ahead by the time they get to the Casio Triangle. You can see Dweezy gets spun around again by Adam Foran in the Aston Martin, who is presumably going for a move. 2 seconds clear. Oh dear. In the very top of the field. 2 seconds clear. Almost 2 seconds clear. Dom there. And now he has to play the outside of Degna, which is a very dangerous place to be. Making 2 cars work through like a very high-speed corner. I almost thought they were going to go 3 wide, but Adam has picked up 2 positions from that. He is not without his struggles, though. Kier is going to be on his inside, and he's very well aware of that. And he's trying his hardest to give Kier as little room as possible without breaking the law. Cut to Flo. What is Flo doing? Flo isn't doing very much, but you can see. And Jamie is around. Jamie's around. It's a terrible day for the Ferrari men. Oh, Lord. Yeah. Is he going to lose a place to Orlando? No, Orlando's too far back, but that is only 3 points for the Ferrari men. Lonnie, will he swipe with that P4? And yep, it seems that he will. Well, okay. I thought Lonnie might cause a collision there. Time that DRS comes into play, open rear wing for that Ineos. He picks the outside, which usually is kind of a bit of a weird position to be in. However, Wheezy's not going to be able to do anything by the time they get to turn 1, so it doesn't really matter. No, probably. Oh, side by side through the S's. We have to see this one. Will there be any contact? K-Dot swings around the outside there to take the P10, the final points position. Not give Wheezy any slipstream. He doesn't really care. He capitalizes on it.
Shit. I need to overtake this stupid Mercedes now that Jamie's out of the race. Right.
The fuck you want?
Boss, I need help.
I got you me. I made the curbs slippery so you could slide around the outside of the car in front.
That sounds fucking stupid.
It's a foolproof plan, try it.
Fine.
But he does not get ahead by turn 1. Though that is a bit weird and wheezy.
For fuck's sake, I fucking knew that'd fucking fuck.
And you know, okay, yeah, it ended now. DRS is now unable. At probably the worst time Fisk could have expected. SMD Carrot is right on his ass coming out of 130R. Rear wing to front wing there. And the Aston Martin, he goes down the inside. Does the Aston Martin give him space? He does. However, it is not enough for SMD Carrot. He does not end up getting the overtake. However, now with DRS open for both of them, it is clear who the victor is now, as they both race down the finish. It's going to be side by side going into turn 1, and SMD Carrot is ahead. It would be a pretty easy pass. That's a little bit weird. Weaving on the circuit like that is a little bit questionable, but they do go through it mostly cleanly. I don't know if Minifry will get a penalty for that. And Ryan sets the fastest lap of the race with 1:30.906. So yeah, Dom going down on the outside line of the Casio triangle. Yeah, he kind of squeezes his way past it and pushes Liney off a little bit. It's mostly clean. No one's suffered too much from that, with DRS now his second victim, Zach Minifry. And the fellow midfielder, he's going to go around the outside of the first turn there. Now Red Bull in that Haas, and he is around. Dom is around after looking so promising. That's really unfortunate. But it's been a while since he's done a league race down the inside of the hairpin. Very risky move, and K-Dot goes for that switchback. Wheezy, nothing but a spectator. And yep, ERS advantage. I think it might happen this lap, or next lap, sorry, on the next time they're on the start-finish straight. He's going to go around the inside. And okay, a little bit of contact there. I'm not going to be able to judge that on first viewing, but yeah, that puts Dom in a very good position to take P4, and Red Bull are suddenly back in this little challenge here. We're getting closer, but by the time they reach turn 1, the tale told 1,000 times, doesn't work out. Very sad for him. As a Dom open for the Aston Martin, he pulls out to the left-hand side. Zach takes the inside line. They're going side by side, and side by side still. But as by the time they exit, a little bit of contact as well. B2 Fisherman on the final lap. It's finally through, but he spins. Wow! Oh, all that work for nothing. He's going to cross the line. He's going to win the Japanese Grand Prix, followed by IHOPS. But the battle still isn't over down the field here. So Dom and Ryan, Ryan's not that close, never mind. But Dom here is very, very close to Minifry. He's willing to sacrifice almost anything for this P4. He pulls into the inside. He dives down the inside of the Casio triangle. Could do a little bit of a legal overtake. I'd say that, a little bit of an illegal overtake. He could have to give that one back. Minifry has better exit speed, but Dom covers him off. He's going to go down the inside, but Dom wins out at the very end for P4.